Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be teaching you how to solve the crazy YiLeng from MoYu. So for this tutorial, all you need to know is how to solve a 3x3, a regular 3x3, and if you do know how to solve a Fisher cube, well, that would be just even greater, because the crazy YiLeng is basically a Fisher cube with some more orientations. Now, if you don't know what a Fisher cube is, it's basically just a 3x3 shape mod in which so basically in a 3x3 these are the edges and these are the corners, and this is the cross in the corners. However, in the Fisher cube, these are the edges and these are the corners. The edges have 3 colors in the Fisher cube, the corners have 2, and it's somewhat like it is a shape mod actually, and even this is an edge and this is actually a center. So this is how you look at the cross. So obviously beneath the edge will be a center, so that's the center. Now if I actually open this up, it will make things easier for you. That's an edge, that's a corner. Now if you look inside, that's actually an edge and that is a centerpiece. Now I'm just gonna, in a Fisher cube the the centers can actually be oriented apart from the white and yellow ones obviously. So I'm just gonna keep that away and I'm gonna bring this up. Now if you look closely in this, if I open this up for you, you will notice this is an edge. Half of thing got back inside, never mind. So this is actually an edge and this is a corner, and once again this is also an edge and this is a centerpiece. Now I'm just gonna put that back together. Now everyone knows that the YJ and MoYu quality just sucks big time. Plastic quality actually. Okay, never mind, I'm just gonna pick that back in and I'm gonna put this back in. Alright, so once again, it does not matter if you do know how to solve the Fisher cube or not, but I'm gonna be showing it to you in the process anyway. All you need to know for this tutorial is how to solve a regular 3x3. Now, I'm just gonna go ahead and scramble this up. Alright, so that looks like a pretty good scramble, and I'm just gonna go ahead straight into it. So in a regular 3x3, for the first step you would do is solve the cross. Now we're going to do the same thing in the Fisher cube, on the crazy YiLeng. So as you can see that even the centers have orientations in the crazy YiLeng. So what I like to do first is I like to start with the white, orange and blue. This is because I know that the white, orange and blue will come over here. Right over here. This is because when you actually look at the solved state, this will actually go there because this is slanting down, and the piece that is over here is the orange, white, and blue. I don't know if I made sense or not, but let's just see what happens. Now you want to look for the white, orange, and blue center. White, orange, blue edge piece, and then you want to look for its center piece as well. So this is the center. Orange and blue is the center for this one. So I'm just going to bring this down, and then if I pair this up, this won't actually get paired up properly. This is because the center is oriented in a wrong way. Now what you want to do is, you can see that blue comes here and orange comes here. You want to orient it in that way. So I'm just going to move that away so that this is free to move. Now if I bring that back, you can see that blue and orange are in a fixed place. I'm going to rotate that back, and as you can see, this is in a flushed position. So that is in a, so this is actually in a solved state. Now it doesn't really matter which edge you go for, because it'll be in its correct position. Now I'm just going to look for another one. Here it is. So this is white, red and blue. Now you will want to look for the its centerpiece, and this is where it is. So I'm gonna bring this down, bring that back up. Now I'm gonna do it, bring that here. So once again, like in that case, the center is not oriented properly. So you want to move this away, you want to put it in its right position, and then when you pair it back, it should be in its correct position. Now when you bring that up, this is flushed again, so you have 2 edges now. Now you want to look for another piece, and here it is, white, green and orange. Now here it is, the white, green and orange. I'm just going to bring that down, and then so once again it's not in its correct position. Move that away. Alright, so there it is, and then you want to bring that up. So now you have 3 of them. Now you want to look for the last one, and here it is, white, red, and green. I'm going to bring that down, and you know it's going to come there, so its centerpiece will be over there. And for my luck, it is already flushed in. It was in its correct position. I'm going to bring that up, and here it is. So when you actually get the cross, you will actually find some angel-like structure, a man with wings, or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know stuff about that, but this looks like an angel, a person with wings. That's one cross. Now, after you complete the cross, you're going to go for the corners. So we're going to go for the corners in this as well. Now, we just want to look for a corner. So this is a corner, white and orange, and you know it's going to come over here because white and orange. So you just want to bring that down, and I'm just going to put it in the normal way, but since I'm doing this a super beginner's way, if you do R prime, D prime, RD, it doesn't really matter. You just put it in the normal way, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to do the R prime, D prime, R way. R prime, D prime, RD. And there you go, that is in. Now you don't want to worry about that for now. We're going to switch that later. Now here's the white and blue. White and blue. You can actually do F2L right now if you want, but I'm doing it the beginner's way. So there you go. Here is the white and green, and then you just want to shove it in. Next you want to find the white and red, which is right over here. So there you go, that is the first layer. Now once you complete the first layer, you actually go for these edges. So you're going to do the same thing over here, apart that these are actually the edges and that is not an edge. Now you want to look for an edge over here. So here is one that's plain blue. Now in this case, what you want to do, this centers has 2 orientations actually. Now one of them is this. That is incorrect. As you can see, it is in its correct position, but it's oriented wrong. Now this is the yeah, so we want to put it in the correct position. Now if you bring this down in here, you can see that this is flushed, it's in a plane, and if you bring it in from that way, it's not flushed, it's like sort of bumpy. You get the thing. Anyway, so if you in the normal beginner's way, if you do R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime, whatever that algorithm is, the center over here will get oriented wrong again. So you don't want to apply that algorithm. You want to apply this algorithm that I'm going to show you right now. So if it's this way, if you're going from right to the front, if it's coming from that way, then the algorithm you want to apply, I mean, you should already know this algorithm, it's pretty easy. The algorithm for this is alright, so first you want to keep this right in front of you, and then you want to go U prime, L prime, U, L, and then U, and then you want to go for R, U, R prime. So that gets it in. Now I will have this algorithm in the description below, so you don't have to worry about that. Now you want to look for another, so I'm going to look for this one, which is right over here. Now I'm going to see if this comes in from there. Now since that came from the right, it's not flush, it's hilly. Now so obviously it's going to come in from this side. So the algorithm for this one is U, R, U, R prime, U prime, and then you go and then you go for L prime, U, L. It's a very easy algorithm. I didn't even actually memorize this. I just did it the normal way. But for the sake of this video, I'm actually making the algorithms. Alright, so now we want to check for this one. So it came from the right, it's getting flushed properly. So the algorithm for this is again U, L prime, U, L, U, R prime, U, sorry, R, U, R prime. Now this one, so if this case actually comes up, you don't really have to worry. You just want to bring that out. Now if you do know F2L, obviously this is a really easy case for you, but if you do not know F2L, then I'm just gonna make the algorithm for this. What I like to do is R, U, R prime, U prime, actually U2, then I want to do R U2 R prime U prime, and then L, what was that again, L prime U prime, and then L. I'll have that there, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's how you get it in. You can actually insert it in a different way if you want, but I like to do it that way. Yeah. Alright, so once you're done with your second layer, you want to solve the third layer. That's pretty obvious. What am I saying? Anyway, to solve the third layer, you're supposed to actually get all the yellow pieces first, and by doing first you want to get the edges, and then you want to get the corners, and then you want to permute them. We're gonna do something similar here. This is gonna be a little more confusing, maybe. Never mind that. So this is a normal case that you get on 3x3. It's actually this case. It's this case that you get. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing. The algorithm is FRU, whatever it is. Anyway, alright, so here it is. It's F R U R prime U prime F prime. That's a basic algorithm of a 3x3. Anyway, after you get that, you'll get all these 4 edges on the top layer. Now if I am going to miss some case, then please do leave a comment I will make a video as soon as possible. So once you get that, then you want to look for two edges. Once again, these are the edges. You want to look for 2 edges that have the same color and they are paired up. So these 2 are the same colors. So this is actually considered a headlight in the crazy YiLeng actually. So you want to look for that, and then you want to keep it over there on the back. Now you want to apply this algorithm. It's once again, it's a Rubik's normal algorithm. It's RU R prime U R U2 R prime. It's just basically it's this one in which this is the case RU R prime U R U2 R prime. So it's the same thing. You just want to keep that at the back, and then you want to apply R U R prime U prime R U2 R prime. Now you don't have to worry about the center for now. Anyway, so if you do that once, then you will get all your centers paired up. Now if you did not have any 2 edges that had the same color and they were paired up, then it's okay. You just want to apply the algorithm anywhere you want. Alright, next you want to look for this in which one whole layer is complete with one color. This is just permuted wrong. That's okay. So you want to look for this case, and then you want to keep it in the front, and you want to go on. What we're actually going to do now is we're going to put these in their correct positions. So you might have to do this once or twice. Now once again, if you do not have a case like this, then you just want to apply this algorithm wherever you want. Now you want to do this U R U prime L prime U prime, sorry, that's a U, R prime U prime, and then an L. So that didn't do it. We're going to do that again. U R U prime L prime U R prime U prime L. I'm sorry if I said any notation wrong, because this is like one of my first tutorials after the paramorphics tutorial, so I'm really not good with that. Anyway, so after you've done that, your cube will either be solved or it will become like this. So this is just an easy case. All you have to do is we're gonna constantly keep moving this layer. So you just want to keep this in the front, and then you're gonna go R prime D prime R D, R prime D prime R D. Now you want to move this over here, and then again you want to go R prime U prime R prime D prime R D, 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 and then you want to move that back to its original position, and your thing and your crazy YiLeng will be solved. However, in my case, it's not solved just yet, and this, I don't know if it's considered a parity, but I like to call it a parity. And while I was actually doing something, this sticker came off. It's irritating. The only sucky problem with this cube is its stickers. The gum just wants to come off. The stickers just come off. Anyway, to solve this, your cube will actually be solved by now, but if it isn't, then there will be something like this. Now, in this case, what you want to do is basically, I'm going to show it to you in this. Now, notice how the Stark logo is actually facing this side, which is actually the green side. Now, if I do the algorithm, if I use the T-perm twice, so I'm just going to do it twice, notice how this logo will actually get flipped. So this was the green, now it's actually flipped to get that. Now you just want to do the same thing in this. You just want to get this flipped, and then your cube will be solved. Now the algorithm, the T-perm, is, if you do not know, obviously you should be knowing this, it's a very basic algorithm, one of the first permutations you will ever learn. But if you do not know, here's the algorithm. R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, U prime, R prime, U prime, R, U, R prime, F prime. So that was once. Now you're going to do the second time. R, U, R prime, U prime, R prime, F, R2, R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime. The hell am I saying? R, U, R prime, F prime. I'm sorry if I once again said a notation wrong. I'm really sorry about that. But the notation was right over here and in the description as well, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so that will get your crazy YiLeng solved, and now it's time for a walkthrough solve. Alright, so that looks like a good scramble, and I'm gonna start off with white. Where is it? Oh, there. And like I said before, I like to start with white, orange, and blue. So I'm just gonna quickly do this. Bring it down. And then here is it. I'm gonna pair that up, and it should come over here. So that's flushed in. Now that one, I'm gonna move that away, bring that back. Alright, so here it is. This is once again incorrect. I'm gonna move that out of the way, get it in its right position, and then bring it up. So that will get it solved. Now, okay, here it is. And here it is. Okay, that is wrong once again. Okay, here's the last one. That's incorrect again. And then you just want to get it up. So that's the cross. Now I'm going to be putting in the corners. If you're actually struggling to move the cube around, it's okay. It'll take some time to oh my god, that's really bad. Like I said, the only sucky problem with this cube is its stickers. I just hope it doesn't fall off again. Anyway, this is the white piece that had actually come off. So that's the first layer. I'm going to do the second one. I guess that's how you go in. So I'm gonna alright, now here's the blue. Okay, it goes in from there. The green, okay, it comes from here. And then finally the red. Second layer solved. Now I'm going to do the third one. Alright, so now I'm going to look for pieces that have the same color. Okay, here's the red and red. That's just the sticker missing. I'm going to keep that at the back. R, U, U, R, U2, R prime. Okay. Now that's here. Now you're gonna alright, so these three. Now I'm gonna do the R prime, D prime, RD. And there you go, the YiLeng is solved. So once again guys, if you think I missed out on a case, make sure you drop it down in the comments below, and I will make a video as soon as possible if there is a new case. So thanks for watching guys. I hope this tutorial helped you out in some way. If you were looking for the parity, you got the parity. If you're looking for some walkthrough solve, here it is. And I'm gonna try and make an average of 5 video with it, and I will also be making a review of it, because I need to tell MoYu how the sticker really sucks over here. Thank God the orange didn't fall off. I'm glad the orange didn't fall off. I know, I think I might need to get new stickers for this. Maybe the cubicle has them. Cubicle has all the stickers. Anyway, thanks for watching guys. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more unboxing reviews and news related to cubing. Have a nice day guys. My exams are coming up and I might not be making videos for a month, so I'm sorry about that. Alright guys, have a nice day.